In this video, I'm going to go over how to color data from each wing type so that delta wing is a different color than elliptical wing, and elliptical wing is a different color than straight wing, and straight wing is a different color than swept forward wing. So to do that, we're going to start here. You can see that everything is selected still from my last video, so I'm just going to click in a random cell. Now I only have this cell selected, but I want to select all of my delta wings. To do that, and we need to be careful because this is where a lot of mistakes occur. When you are doing this, it is one click that you do not let go of, and then you drag down to select everything you want. If you let go of a click, I'll show you what happens. So I'm going to click. I'm going to do this to show you what not to do. So just watch this part of the video. Don't do anything. But I'm going to click on row 2 and then I let go. So now I'm looking around, and then I decide to come back and I say, okay, now I want to make my selection. And so I grab row 2 and I drag it down. And what happens is I'm not creating a selection, I'm actually moving the row because the row was selected. So you can see now this date has been moved down to um, row number 6. So I'm going to put it back by left clicking, and then dragging it up here. Control Z would have been faster, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can move rows around and how not to select data. So now that you see how not to select data, if you have a row that's selected, just click on a cell somewhere to get out of that selected row. Then left click on the row you want to start on and drag without unclicking until you get to the row you want as the last row in your selection. So I'm going to start with row 2. I left click, I'm holding my click down, I'm dragging down, and I'm looking for the end of delta wing. So delta wing stops at row 55. So I let go of my click on row 55. You can see I went further, but then I was like, oh no, I need to go back because elliptical wing starts on 56. So I just, while holding the click down, you can adjust your selection, get it right where you want, then let go. Now we have all of these rows selected, and we can come up here and we can color them with a color that is going to really allow us to distinguish delta wing from the other wing types very quickly. So I'm going to use this light red number 3, and then I'm going to color in elliptical wing. So to start with, I'm going to left click and hold my click down, drag down to where elliptical wing stops. And it looks like elliptical wing stops on row 109. So I'm going to let go of my click right here on row 109. And now I have that selection. I'm going to come up here and look for a different color. I don't want something that's close to red. So I'm going to go with this green color. So now we have our delta wing is this red, then elliptical wing is this green color. And if you want to know the color exactly, if you click in the cell, you come up here to the fill color, you can see here's my check mark. Okay, that was light green number 3. And then obviously up here for delta wing, that was light red number 3. So if you want to know the exact color that Google calls it, that's how you can determine that. Okay, now I'm going to color my straight wings. So I'm going to left click on row 110 and hold my click down. I'm going to go all the way down to the bottom. There's my straight wing right there. 161 is the last straight wing I have. So I let go. I come up here to my fill color. I want something that's very different than green and red. So let's see here. Let's try going with this purple color. So I have red, green, purple, And we have one color left to do, which is our swept wing we need to color. So let's left click here, hold it down. Without unclicking, we drag down to the bottom. And there we go. We stop right there. And we can color it in. So we'll come up here to our fill color and we'll select a color that we haven't used yet that's different than our other colors. Let's try this light orange color. So we have a light orange, we have a purple, a green, and a red. Okay, so now all of our wings are distinctly colored so that we can easily tell, as we're working, oh, hey, that color, this is where my wings stop, straight wing stops, swept forward begins. Now I'm working in straight wing and so on. So it just helps you to get a better grasp of the data and what data you're actually looking at, to color code the data. That helps enable you to make quick differentiation, and know exactly what you're working on.